We're now going to show you a complete garden, including a greenhouse and raised beds, using all the available AutoPot equipment to show you how simple it is to grow produce at home. As before, the greenhouse is being irrigated using a 350 litre water butt. The water is filtered by using a 16mm filter and connected to a 16mm pipe that runs around the perimeter of the greenhouse. At the end of each run, there is a 16mm inline tap to flush the lines at any given time. At one side of the greenhouse, we have the 2-pot tray. You can see the 16mm pipe running around the perimeter. The pipe's cut, and then a 16mm to 6mm cross connector is inserted so that 6mm pipe can be connected to it. The 6mm pipe is then connected to the aqua valve that sits in the 2-pot tray. Each aqua valve in each tray, be it the 1-pot tray, the 2-pot tray, the aqua box, works independently. Water will be allowed to flow into the tray through the aqua valve nozzle, and when it reaches a level of 20mm, the aqua valve will shut off the water supply. It won't reopen until all the water has been used by the plants. As the plants get bigger in the pots, the aqua valve will work more vigorously and frequently. Trays can just be placed side by side and run the length of the greenhouse wall. At the end of the greenhouse, we've got 2 aqua tables. The aqua tables are not available yet and probably won't be for some time. Within the aqua table design, there is a circular spirit level to make sure that you have the table level, and a cover that covers the aqua valve. Firstly, you place capillary matting on the table, ensuring that the matting is pushed down into the channels. Secondly, you place a sheet of root control fabric, gold face up, on top of the table. This will prevent roots from entering into the matting and the table. The aqua valve will open once connected to the water butt and flood all the channels in the table. The matting will then draw the water from the channels up the matting and to the surface of the table. You can see the water in the channels, and it will travel like tissue paper up the capillary matting and to the surface of the table. Moisture is then transferred through the gold matting and into the pot. If you're using bonsai pots, you can put a wick in the bonsai pot first before you pot up, then the wick will touch the damp surface of the table. Any pots of any size, as long as the soil makes contact with the damp surface of the table, will be irrigated. On the other side of the greenhouse, we have the 1-pot system, growing cucumbers. It's a very versatile system, supplied with a 15-litre pot, and can be moved independently, so you can create more space if required. The aqua valve in each tray will irrigate each pot independently. Now we leave the greenhouse and enter outside, where we have several raised beds connected to a 220 litre water butt. The water is supplied using 6mm pipe and an inline filter. In the square metre raised bed, we have an aqua box in the centre. A circular spirit level to ensure that the aqua box is level when sitting in the soil. The gravity pressure from the tank will push the water through into the aqua box, and the capillary matting in the aqua box will pull the water out and into the soil. For a square metre raised bed, we recommend that you use a T-shaped setup. This will help distribute the water more evenly around the bed. The water travels along the matting, and as it does, soaks the soil. The roots search for the moisture and then slowly attach themselves to the matting, drawing moisture from the matting as and when they need it. The bigger they grow, the more frequently the aqua box will flood and drain. In the bean bed, which measures 1 metre by half a metre, we have another aqua box. This time the aqua box is supplied with just 2 single strips of matting. This is adequate for a narrow bed such as the bean bed being used here. The water once again travels along the strip of matting and sub-irrigates the soil. The roots once again attach themselves to the matting and draw the moisture as and when they need it. Liquid feed can be added to all these tanks so that the plants can receive water and feed to grow strong and healthily. The easy to grow kit can also be used outside. The 47 litre tank should be raised approximately 100 mm minimum off the floor to ensure good gravity fall. Inside the tank is the 6mm filter. From the 47 litre tank, we recommend that you can grow 6 plants or 3 trays. If you wish to extend your system, we recommend that you use larger tanks and bigger pipe, as shown in the greenhouse. There you have a complete garden, irrigated by AutoPot products. Products that are ideal for the greenhouse and products that are ideal for outdoors directly in the soil. There will be new products launched in 2010. Please look out for these, as you will also be able to use these either in your garden or in the greenhouse at home.